Michael Porter Jr. The severity of his back injury is starting to come out. He was just drafted into the NBA, but he slid all the way to pick 14, the Denver Nuggets. And it's because of his back injury that many teams passed on the opportunity to take him. A lot of people watching the draft were wondering why were all these teams passing on him. And now that the details are coming out, you can see exactly why franchises were scared to take Michael Porter Jr. Now at the draft, this is what's funny. He was talking in his interviews and he was hinting at the possibility that he was going to play in the Summer League next month. But now all of a sudden we're hearing reports that the Denver Nuggets, they might actually keep him off the court for the entire year. They might pull a Ben Simmons, just let him recover. That's how bad his back could be. Even though in the interviews, he was hinting that, hey, I'm ready to play now. It's all good, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, Michael Porter Jr. has not recovered from a required surgery that he had to fix the issue with his back. It was so bad that less than a week before the NBA draft, he canceled a workout in front of lottery teams because of muscle spasms. It was so bad he couldn't get out of bed. So he had this surgery in November, and it's been all these months and he's still recovering from this. Even though I didn't see this on the broadcast, there were various sources saying that Michael Porter Jr. was limping. He had a slight limp going on at the draft, and he looked like he was in a little bit of pain. To fix the issue that he was having with his back in surgery, they actually had to remove a small part of the bone. They had to make a hole in the back part of the spine to remove whatever it was that was creating the pain. So in the healing process, as the tissue in that area comes back, it's not going to be exactly like it was before, naturally how he was. It's going to be slightly different. So this is going to be an area of weakness now for him going forward. And the NBA is a contact sport. Every time he goes for a rebound, he's going to get popped in the back. When he's setting screens and people are running around the screens, they're going to be popping him in the back. He's going to be feeling a lot of pressure in that area. It's unavoidable as a basketball player. So this is why a lot of NBA teams, they just didn't want to take the risk because he's 19 years old and he has a hole in his back. So the chances of him re-injuring the back are actually pretty, well, you can see the problem here. So that's why a lot of teams, they just said, you know what, we're not even going to take the risk. This doesn't sound like something you want to hear from a brand new prospect, a young player that has something like this going on. That's why so many teams have passed on him. Let me know what you're thinking about Michael Porter Jr. now that you have these details that maybe you didn't have before, that didn't come out before. If you were an NBA team, would you have drafted Michael Porter Jr.? Would you take the risk on his talent? Is his talent too good to not take the risk for? That's all that matters. Look at him, he's happy. Mission successful. He's leaning back, he's taking in that heavenly fall. He did it for the glory. That's beautiful. See, a human negotiator would have never done that.